seem to have found a home deeper in the field. You like it?
Um, I wouldn't phrase it that way. Um, it's just me finally getting a chance to show what I can do. I'm going to take full, just going to take the full opportunity to keep showing what I can do.
Aren't there more plays to be made generally back there?
I mean, it depends, how well you, judge the ball, read the quarterback. But, plays can be made from all over. I guess it just depends on the team. But, in this league, it's a passing league now. So, you definitely could, make a lot of plays back there.
You said people shouldn't be surprised that you can handle playing in the deep middle of the field because you're so good tracking balls in the kicking game. Did you ever doubt that you'd be able to play so well away from the line of scrimmage?
I didn't doubt it
Why?
because I know what I can do. Things got blew out of proportion because, according to you guys, I didn't have a position. But, all I knew, and, what I told the coaches here, all I need is an opportunity. They gave me an opportunity. Now I'm forever indebted. And, try to be the best person and player I could be.
What does it do to you to rip off a long return? How does that maybe energize you for even just going out there and playing some defense and making the next big hit?
All phases feed off one another. You want to get a stop early, get good field position for the offense. And, since I'm a defensive guy, my mindset is, I'm trying to take one back. Every time I can get my hands on it. Just try to set the offense up in the best possible field position. It's all about field position. Just play the field position game. Even if we don't, score, we get a field goal, or we pin them even deeper. We have, tremendous confidence on defense that, we can play with anybody, anywhere. And, that's just our approach.
How much is returning a punt just your natural instinct? And how much is the play that's called?
I think punt returning is, more natural instincts than anything. Now, granted, sometimes, it's just things add up the way you draw it up. They fold. You get good hold-ups. The wall set beautifully when you really don't have to do too much, but just make it around that wall, set your blocks up, and let your athleticism take over from there. But I definitely think from my personal experience, it's more instincts than the actual play call. You want to set the return and head in that general direction, and then he says it's on you from there.
It looked like when you're playing in the deep middle that you prevented one of the best receivers in the league from catching a pass, Brandon Marshall on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see in that play?
I was just reading Eli. It was a 3-by-1 set. Brandon Marshall on the X, one-on-one. We was in man there, and he didn't take his eyes from that general direction. And I know there's only one receiver over there, so I know he's not reading anything. He's just trying to find the best spot to put the ball. I just took off. It was a good ball. I couldn't make a play on the ball, but I definitely think that if he would have caught the ball, I think I could have definitely gotten it out. But had to slow up a little bit. Still wanted to let him know that I was there. But that's all that comes with playing the free safety position. You got to be there to help your guys over the top if they're gonna be physical at the line of scrimmage. And you got to just let people know you could cover sideline to sideline.
So do you look at that as like an example of what you told the coaches? All I need is that opportunity to show what I can do, and that's kind of the proof.
It's one play. I should have picked it. But that's just I guess in a way you can say I can cover the space that many thought I couldn't.
Did he short arm?
I mean, not on the field. I know he saw me coming, but I don't think he short armed me.
Recently,
Tell
you
before you
said
hit him that the ball, he didn't have the ball.
Well, when I was running, I saw him like stretch his arms, and then I went to go put my shoulder down. So I didn't really. I know I got there in time. Even if he caught it or not, I could still get a hit off without it being personal foul.
Yeah.
recently you said that in terms of being prepared for the NFL,
there's nothing you won't be ready for since you played for Harbaugh. Now, after you got over the course of the last several months, have you had long conversations with Harbaugh to try to pick his brain on what specifics you need to apply to your experience?
Not really. You know, he's taught us so much. You know, me along with other guys. You know that. You know, we'll carry with us forever. You know, as far as being a pro and doing the right thing on and off the field. You know, plus he's busy getting those guys ready. You know, in their own camp. You know, in college is a little longer. But they have a big game coming up against Florida, so we're both just trying to win day in and day out.
Is playing in these first couple preseason games, has it felt any different than any other game you played?
I try to just block out all the extra. You know, what matters and what don't. You know, and no matter how you slice it, it's still football. Field still, 100 yards, 53.3 yards wide. So I mean, I just try to block out all the things that don't matter. Stay within myself. Hold myself to a high standard and just play fast.
No, I'm not. All's probably not the right word, but no. Hey man, that's Eli. That's Odell.
I mean, it definitely was a bit of that. Probably about 5 seconds of the first play, but after that, you just gotta come to a realization that you're here now. You gotta treat it as such. Fear no one but respect all. And that's been my motto. Everyone put their pants on the same way I do. So I'm just gonna go out there and compete. And I like to say, we all very competitive here, so we don't really care. We all have a chip on our shoulder, and we're gonna come in and game out, no matter if it's a preseason, regular season. It's a football game. It's an opportunity to win and get better, so we're gonna take full advantage.
Jabrill, have you picked up anything from Joe Hayden? Has he kind of helped you out with anything?
I pick up a lot of things from various guys, and I just do it very discreet. Sometimes I'll ask questions, but when I'm watching film, I watch what those guys do. When I'm out there in practice, watch what those guys do. So they teach me more than what they know, just because I'm always paying attention. Anybody who's been in the league 4+ years, it's obviously they're doing something right, in some aspect, some way. So we don't have a lot of vets, but we got enough where you can definitely take a thing or two from those guys and apply it to yourself.
How new is playing deep center? I mean, is it a big transition?
No.
Did you have a lot of experience doing that?
I mean,
I know you're handling it. I'm just wondering.
Like I said before, I played almost every position on the defense. In college, I was asked to do something to help my team, and that's what I did. I feel comfortable back there. It doesn't feel like I'm not supposed to be back there. Like, nah, in my head I always knew what I wanted to do. What my best position was going to be. So for me, no. And probably for the guys who thought I couldn't do it or said I couldn't do it because they hadn't seen me done it, then they probably have a different answer. But for me, I'm just back to being one of the generals on the field, seeing everything, formations, making calls, getting tips, formations they in, what's their splits, just trying to make it as easy on the other guys as possible.
Good. Is there a bit of sensitivity that people are like, well, he's just an athlete? You were saying earlier, I think you were saying that some reporters don't think you have a position. Does it bother you that when you read that, or does it motivate you in some ways?
I'm already very highly motivated. I definitely think it adds fuel to the fire. But I don't really get too caught up in what's online, both good or bad. No one expectations is as high as mine and my family, so I really could care less. But I guess in a way it does add fuel to the fire.